Hello. We all feel tired from time to time, right? But what if this fatigue is much deeper and more insidious than we think? If you're constantly tired, unmotivated, and struggling to focus, the underlying causes may be different than you think. You could be experiencing this burnout for years and not even realize it. That's why mindfulness is so important. Today, I'll share 3 lesser discussed causes of mental fatigue and how to overcome them. Cause 1. Are you constantly blaming yourself and dwelling on the past? Think about it. Does your brain constantly remind you of the past and your mistakes? Being constantly distracted and filled with guilt is incredibly taxing on your mind. Your brain never gives you a break, and it's exhausting. So, what's the solution? After watching this video, your awareness will be heightened. Whenever you notice your mind dwelling on the past, stop for a second and tell yourself, "I'm over this." This simple statement will help you break free from dwelling on the past. Remember, you can't change the past, but you can choose not to dwell on it. Reason 2, the digital world and the constantly stimulated brain. Social media, your phone, screens, all of these things keep your brain constantly alert without you even realizing it. You're tired because you're not resting. The notifications you're exposed to throughout the day, the news you receive or see, relevant or not, drain your mental energy. Even though you think you're not thinking with your mind, the worries you postpone and the stress you suppress actually accumulate in your body. Your brain continues to process the emotions you can't resolve in the background. The result? A constant state of fatigue. So what should we do? Recognizing these things is the first step. If you want to cope with mental fatigue, take short breaks, know your limits, and step away from social media. Turning off your phone immediately will be beneficial. All you have to do is be conscious of this awareness and not blame yourself. Your brain deserves a break too. It just needs to be reminded, because when the command to work is given, your mind and awareness simply press the reminder button. Reason 3, emotional storage. Emotional storage is the mental and physical storage of negative emotions that a person experiences but isn't fully aware of, suppressed, or doesn't express. So how does this happen? You suppress your sadness and say, "It's no big deal." You're angry, but you don't speak up. You bottle it up. You minimize your anxiety, don't talk about it, and suppress it. You endure what's being done to you, but it builds up inside you. All of this causes your brain to constantly work in the background. Imagine having 100 tabs open on your computer. You open them all. You don't see them, but they consume your processor's power. Your brain continues to process unresolved emotions until it resolves them. What should we do if we find a solution again? Recognize, what are you suppressing? Which emotions are exhausting you? Express your feelings through methods like talking, writing, and sharing. Accept. Remember that every emotion is temporary and unique to each person. When you accumulate physical junk, your house becomes a mess. When you accumulate emotional junk, your brain becomes depleted. You need to recognize it and empty it to clear it. Otherwise, over time, physical and mental illnesses will become your only companions. Remember, your mental health is as important as your physical health. Be kind to yourself and give your brain the break it deserves. See you in the next video. Take care.